Professor, thank you very much for taking the time to answer to a few of my questions. If I look a little bit tired, it's because of you. And Professor Julian, because guys, I've just finished the International Business Strategy with Marion and Professor Julian, and they made me look much smarter, but much more tired. Yeah, because it was very interesting, very full of information. But let's start by tell us who you are, what you are teaching, because this is the purpose of the project. What an MBA is useful for, and an MBA is useful for beginning with the professors.
Perfect, yeah. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and hello to everybody. My name is Marion Neukam. I am an associate professor at the University of Strasbourg, and I'm basically working on innovation management. And I'm here in this program because innovation applies to very different backgrounds, environments, and this is why I teach here a module on international business. This is why I came to Thessaloniki. So yes, the students had to listen to me for 3 days, so it was quite a long time, but they did a great job and they were really interactive.
I don't remember it.
International management here. I also teach some modules when the team comes to Strasbourg, and here it's about innovation and CSR, so corporate social responsibility.
I learned in this MBA about, I knew the concept, corporate governance. I knew the concept, but now I understand why it's important, why. And frankly, I'm quite old, and when I hear sustainability, CSR, innovation, I'm like boring. But you, I believe, because I saw your phone. Guys, the professor here, tell us what phone do you use and why?
Yeah, the students had to listen to that twice during the modules. I have a fair phone. So a mobile phone that has been produced in Europe by a Netherlands firm, and without doing any marketing for that phone. But you see here how we can apply innovation and CSR and how it can be important for firms. Yeah. So I agree, this is a very good example. Thank you for making me speaking about the fair phone.
Because this is very important. I mean, this is why I'm doing this interview for potential students to know the professor, to understand that they are human, they believe in what they preach, and you surely believe in what you preach. And the topics we are talking about, I mean, innovation. 1 year ago, if you would have talked about innovation, it was another topic on trend. But now with the AI and everything, it's mandatory to talk about innovation. How do you talk? How do we talk? Because that's another thing in this MBA. We talk. It's not like the professor, it's write that down and shut up. No, we talk. How do we talk in this MBA program about innovation?
Yeah, so you might perhaps find it funny, but the research on innovation traces back to a researcher called Schumpeter, who has started his reflection about the topic like 60, 70 years ago, so a really long time ago. So it's not such a new topic, and for us the challenge is, as you said, to make the link between the new technologies you can see, so AI and what is happening around us regarding innovation, and trace it back to the theories in general. But no worries, we don't speak only about the theory, we really apply it. For instance, here in Thessaloniki, we spoke about innovation in a global context. So what does that mean for different countries to be more or less innovative? How can they foster innovation? And also from the companies examples here we have of the students to see how they apply innovation in their daily business. So yes, I try also not to talk too much from my side, but also let the students talk. I at least try it. I hope they did enjoy it.
No, this is one of the nicest things here, because we say in the audience, in our country is like this, and you are so, wow, tell me more. And even, guys, it happened that please give me an email after that with the case study, because this is very interesting. We were like, okay, this is how the school is done here. Very nice, because we feel that you listen to us until the assignment. Never.
Oh, yes,
Never
that
mind. You do not listen to us
But
do the
I can
assignment.
see it's not me. That's my colleague who will do the assignment. So no worries for me.
How do you see this MBA program from your innovation perspective that fits in the agenda, let's say agenda of so busy managers nowadays? I mean, I have to pay salaries, I have to satisfy the board, I have to meet some objectives, and now I have to talk about innovation.
Yes. Of course, this is something I incredibly appreciate here in that program. I know that I have very important people in front of me and people with a very busy schedule, but they come here for 3 days to learn something about innovation and international management. And what I experienced is, when I compare them to my own students, they listen to me and they don't check their emails. I would have expected that the students here would rather more look on what they are doing at home than check their emails and do some calls, but it was not so much the case. So the students really take the time to learn something, and this is something I think also from an innovation management perspective, it's incredibly important sometimes to stop doing what you do in general and just listen to new inputs. And this is the strength of this MBA program, that you just come here for a longer weekend and it's 3 hard days. This is why you said you look tired now. But I think you will look quite good in shape still after 3 days.
Yeah, I'm a PR guy, so I can...
So that's good. And sometimes it's necessary just to stop our operational activities and to take a step back and to think then about innovation and international business and the different topics we cover here in this MBA program. Yeah, just to reflect about what you do in your daily life.
You know, as I'm a marketing guy, so as I was listening to you and Professor Julian talking about innovation and how important it is, for me, innovation is like brand awareness, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like investing now a lot of money on a long period of time, and then after some years, perhaps
or not
exactly, you can benefit from it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's so hard for a manager who is hands-on with those Excel sheets open everywhere in the house to say, okay, I'm going to invest now, and in 1 year maybe. It's very, very hard. So I think this is very helpful that we understand here that it's no more an option. Mm-hmm. Being, it's an obligation. You have to do this.
Definitely. This is, let's say, the biggest difficulty about innovation management is that when you only focus on your business today and you do what you are best today, I mean, look at the technological evolution. Today you might have another competitor entering the market you have never seen and never heard of, but in let's say 6 months, this new entrance is the biggest leader on the market, and you would lose all of your business. So what you need to do is to invest today to get your business even done still in the future. So you prepare your future, and if you don't have any innovation, if you don't think about evolving or changing what you are used to do, you will not have any business anymore in the future. And that's the biggest difficulty. So it makes sense definitely to always think about what I need to cover my operations today, but I need also to think about the future, because otherwise it's easy, I would just disappear.
No, I realize that thinking about this MBA is like thinking about innovation.
Yeah, prepare the
future.
Come
to MBA program, construct your basis to build on everything that can appear, that could appear in the future in your business. So, because this project is what an MBA is useful for. Mm-hmm. Tell us. I mean, I'm that agnostic guy, you know. What? MBA. What an MBA is useful for. So tell me, Professor, why should I come for 3 days in Thessaloniki with the sun, with the sea, with the sensational food, staying in a classroom for hours, for 3 days in a row, talking about innovation? Why?
That's a very good point, and I think there are 2 main criteria. Of course, as a professor of the MBA program, I can tell you go to the MBA program because you will learn something about different topics. Here in Thessaloniki, it was about the international management. If you came to Strasbourg, it was about innovation management, and in each country, it's different topics that have been learned, that have been practiced. So of course the content is one thing, because once again it helps you perhaps sometimes to understand what you do and to put words on it, which can be quite helpful. Take a step back on your operational business and to learn something about that, to open up your mind and to see new things and to think about, oh my God, I saw something about franchising. Could there be an option for my own business? So this helps you to improve what you are doing at home. But the other aspect is, and this is, I would say, also from an innovation perspective, even more important, is that here you are in a team with different students from different countries, so not only from your own home country. And what I saw, what in the very first day was so impressive, it has been a while since the students have met. And here they came together. The first thing is they were just talking, they were just happy to see each other. They created links between them. And I'm sure if now they go at home, they will just meet again, they will stay in contact, they will stay in touch and create partnerships potentially also in the future. So it's not only the content that we teach, so it's not only our merit to come to this MBA program, it's also, and perhaps even more, about connecting with people from other countries in similar positions.
I can confirm that our Romanian guy, we are a phenomenal group of people, but then we met people from other countries, we talked about it. It's a phenomenal source of information.
Exactly.
And comparison, and it's something else. I mean, the best thing for me, I'm a very lazy person. This is why I'm doing this MBA, because I hope it will help me to become lazier, but more efficient, more productive.
More efficient, more productive.
And
yes,
when we heard about the problems they have in some sectors, in some industries, in some businesses in other countries, we said, we're okay in Romania. It's okay. Let's not worry that much, because in their countries it's even worse. So even this comparison, it can be very helpful. I mean,
country comparisons.
let's not forget that the manager is a person.
Yeah.
It has some mental health issues, some worries, some fears, and this is very helpful.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for allow me to understand why innovation, why MBA, and why you kept us for so many hours and so many days in the classroom. Yeah.
Thank you very much also for participating in the classes and having these very interactive discussions, and also learn something about Romania.
And o să zic ceva în românește pentru voi. Bă, am fost cei mai buni și cei mai tari de aici, de la Salonic, de unde am vorbit.
Thank you very much and see you soon.